Hello, my name is Adam Williams, and you are listening to another episode of Retail Redeveloped. Today, we are going to do a short form podcast where I try to take a big issue and boil it down into a quick 5 to 10 minute little snippet of retail knowledge for you. Today is all about buy online, pick up in store. You'll hear it referred to as BOPIS because we have to have an acronym for everything. Now, buy online, pick up in store is part of the state of constant change in retail. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but retailers are clamoring to kind of get their arms around this and how to take advantage of it. Now, whether one prefers to call it click and collect or BOPIS, these offerings are becoming more common among retailers, and shoppers, more importantly, really seem to want it. Over half, actually 68% of more than 2,000 shoppers surveyed have made multiple buy online, pick up in store purchases, and 50% of respondents have actually decided where to shop online based on whether or not they can pick it up in the store. Now, Package Concierge, it's an automated parcel locker provider like you've seen for Amazon lockers, released a survey that found that 58% of Generation Z shoppers have used buy online, pick up in store for a purchase, and 60% said it was a factor in deciding where to shop. Now, for Gen Z, the brick and mortar retail experience still matters. Of those surveyed, 60% reported visiting a mall within the last week, and 90% said they made an in-store purchase while they were there. No update on that report whether or not these people were employed. I don't know how you could go to the mall every week, or much less who answers these surveys. But anyway, that's the facts. The survey validates what we've known to be true. Shopping behaviors are evolving. Consumers want options that include both online and in-store experiences. Georgiana Oliver, founder of Package Concierge, said in a statement, as retailers work to market to the coveted Generation Z demographic, they must employ modern methods to attract younger shoppers. As e-commerce and omni-channel delivery options have more people shopping online, Package Concierge's data suggests that the stores that offer BOPIS options can capture additional revenue. Now, this is where I want to concentrate for a moment. Let's talk about the upside for brick and mortar and the why behind the importance of these buy online, pick up in stores. According to the ETP Group, which is an omni-channel retail point-of-sale software company, for online shoppers, the browsing-to-sale conversion rate is only about 3%, which is why every time you turn on Facebook or Instagram, you're getting hammered with kind of your search history buying options. But for in-store consumers, that rate can jump to 60% depending on the type of store. And 85% of shoppers surveyed said that they had made an additional in-store purchase while visiting a store to pick up what they had already bought online, with 15% saying they engage in that practice somewhat frequently. So for some stores, the additional energy and resources that it takes to develop these BOPIS strategies, it's actually paying for itself. So obviously, foot traffic into stores is paramount for a brick and mortar location, and this is just another avenue to engage in that practice. Now, a well-executed BOPIS strategy capitalizes on the instant gratification factor among younger consumers. While online retailers offer shipping times as fast as a same day, single day, BOPIS can allow shoppers to pick up an item in a matter of hours. Now, of those surveyed, 4 in 10 said they liked having an in-store pickup option to have their purchase ready before they arrived at the store, and 30% like BOPIS because they are last-minute shoppers. Now, retailers are jumping aboard this trend in mass, from specialty players like Petco to big box retailers, Walmart and Target. You could actually argue that Walmart was one of the big kind of driving forces behind this, and if you follow them, their online sales is just absolutely crushing right now. Now, they're both experimenting with new ways to bring convenience to the BOPIS process for shoppers. Let's take Target, for example. Target customers can place orders through the Target app, and after choosing drive-up fulfillment and being notified that the order is ready, usually within an hour or two, orders will be loaded into their cars within 2 minutes of arriving, according to Target. Target also, right now, is on a big push to add drive-up convenience to all 50 states. So it is going to be coming somewhere close to you. Now let's talk about Nordstrom. Nordstrom has really been trying hard to stay cutting edge lately with Nordstrom Local and a lot of other things that they're putting money and time behind. They offer BOPIS and buy online, ship to store. So buy online, ship to store, BOSS, since we're sticking with these acronyms, options to its customers. The Nordstrom in Cherry Hill, New Jersey recently removed part of its high-end handbag space and replaced it with space for clothing racks and dressing rooms for customers who buy online and pick up in store. They can try on their items right there and decide in that moment whether to take home the garment. Nordstrom, along with just about every other mid to large-sized retailer with brick-and-mortar locations, is using the concept of BOPIS and BOSS to let customers shop how they want, while even more importantly, driving foot traffic into stores. Nike, another legacy company that is trying to stay ahead of the curve, has created a new Nike Live store concept offering BOPIS options to its Nike Plus members, an opportunity for consumers to purchase, return, and or exchange via curbside pickup. If a consumer wants to exchange an item, they can use swoosh text to message the store and make sure they have their size. The team member texts the athlete when they're close, and the athlete comes out of the store to return, exchange the product, or complete a purchase transaction. Now, businesses need to ensure that they have a process in place to cater to significant wait time sensitivity when implementing a BOPIS strategy. The report cautions that while 32% of survey respondents were willing to wait 1 to 2 days to receive their purchase, 24% only wanted to wait a few hours, and 8% only gives you about an hour to pick it up. Now, I want to hit you with some fast facts on this kind of new phenomenon that we're seeing. And this is going to be a quick kind of 5 takeaway points. Nearly half of online shoppers in the U.S. are using click and collect. This is from a latest Nielsen report. The average spend for a BOPIS order is $58. Generally, click and collect shoppers skew towards high, middle-income families in between 18 and 44 years old. The most common reason customers use BOPIS is to avoid shipping fees. 40% of people that use this just want to get out of the $10 it costs to ship you something. 33% is to get merchandise sooner. 12% is for convenience. 8% is they wanted to see the actual item. 7% felt more confident they would receive their purchase versus home delivery. Now, this touch and feel kind of factor is rising. You can see that with the Nordstrom example that I used earlier, especially with special purchases. You know, you're buying a new sports coat or new evening dress, something like that. You probably want to see it before you just have it show up and hope it fits. Millennials demand modern conveniences like BOPIS, but older generations love it even more. While 50% of millennials say they use this service or will click on that option as they're checking out from a store, 71% of baby boomers will click it and 61% of Generation X. So it's not just the millennials that are leading the charge on this. Now, for some retailers, this I felt was a very, very interesting takeaway. The lion's share of online orders are picked up in store. 60% of online orders for Lowe's is picked up in store, 43% for Home Depot, 36% of Kohl's, and 50% for AutoZone. So this is a trend that is not going anywhere. Smart retailers need to stay ahead of it. Once again, Adam Williams, this is a short form version of Retail Redeveloped. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow me on social, Adam Williams, CRE. Thank you.